the first one, I don't think you were here. I wasn't here either.
No. Michael was here.
Michael was here. Oh, okay.
I was here.
So you got to experience all of that.
Out of all the cartridge cartels that we have ran, it was like June 21st or June 27th of like 2024. Not that long after Street Fighter had come out. Dude, it was such an interesting one because we ran it during the day on like a Saturday. It was insanely hot that day where like people, like the consoles are shutting down, the cameras are shutting down.
That was a nightmare.
People are melting. I'm like running 100 miles an hour because Atlanta's not there.
Sorry,
and I'm like, I'm promising John the world. I'm like, bro, dude.
That was like the very first one.
That was the very first one. That was the one where I was like, look, man, you just let me handle it, dude. I'll make sure this thing goes off smooth and easy. No questions asked. Like,
and you know what? It did compared to when I was trying to run it myself. Like I think I ran like one SF6 tournament before the game released. We were doing the demo. I did a free tournament from by and play Luke and Ryu. I gifted a free copy of the game. And then I was like, well, there's like 15 people or something like that. That was probably like the biggest one I ever ran like on my own. And then like I did a few others like old school games like Alpha 2 on the Big Blue Cab, which were like maybe 12 people. But it was cool because like John Choi showed up. I was like, wow, okay, I got some ballers here. This is pretty neat. And like Riz one, and there were probably like some people out, but you know, it was nothing like what you guys did with MADHouse events for sure.
Even you, I think in the very beginning, it's like, hey man, you know, we just got to have a good event and we can get hella people out here. Like we have a lot of people who are like fans of like our work in particular. And I think a lot of that really comes down to, bro, we just bring this energy to the table that we're like, dude, we're a bunch of dumbasses, dude. And like,
yeah,
I think it allows people to kind of be themselves like around us.
It was
and
a
shit
vibe.
like that.
It was a vibe for sure.
But that first one was not that vibe at all. Right? Like that first one was like, that was so a high strung event. It was like do or die. I'm in the corner and I have two microphones. I'm trying to co-commentate, produce, and run the bracket at the same time. I'm sweating my ass off. I burned through the whole gallon of water, and only until like 4 or 6 hours later, I was like, hey man, it's kind of hot in here. After the bracket was over.